So
yeah, Valley had a pretty intense game against Milford. They trailed for most of it, but a fourth quarter comeback. So they played all the way until about 10:15 or 10:30 in that range last night, and now here they are about 13 hours later for tip-off.
I was writing stuff down. Did you do the you did the UMWA? See, I'm like I'm a one-track mind. If I'm writing something down, I can't.
I know they're redoing the UMWA tip-off for us. I don't know exactly what it was, but 6 seconds off the clock and we start. So
because it ended in a jump ball.
Oh, nobody.
There's no possession, so then they had to jump it up again. I haven't seen that in a long, long time.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Ever since back in my day, you re-jumped. If there's a jump ball, you actually lined up and jumped.
Emma, first jumper no good, and it's batted out of bounds off the Buffaloes. Yeah, so basically a 31-minute, 54-second game. Within the first 6 seconds were a wash. And Emma may have some blood on her. They stopped the clock, and the official had Emma go over to the bench. So I think
she got a bloody nose. Yep.
So a busy first 25 seconds. Some unique things happening so far.
Brings Jane Jennings into the game for the Buffaloes.
Emma, she went down yesterday, hit the floor really hard. You could hear it from where we are in the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth, and she sat out for about 2 minutes. They took a timeout, and then she was right back in and finished with 16 points.
1-2-2 half-court trap for the Buffaloes. Tabby gets a great look at the basket.
Macy Rhodes loses it inside, and Macy was the one who had that find. She has great court vision.
Did you get over here in time to do the Tabby girls game last night?
I saw the second half of it coming over from Richfield.
So Tabby also in a 1-3-1 half court. So they're different zones, but they're both in a half court pressure.
Andy Anderson will go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. And Valley yesterday, they got off to a slow start. They didn't have a field goal in the entire first quarter. It was only free throws. They attempted 10 free throws in the first quarter last night. But they struggled to get things going offensively in terms of field goals. And Anderson starts the scoring at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
One of two.
Good job of tracking down her own miss, and a tie-up is called.
That is an Aero Ag jump ball. Aero Ag, a new sponsor of ours. For any of your crop fertilizing, you use a drone service for fertilizing and pest control.
Tabiona breaks the pressure. Macy cross court. Joy Gines inside, and she scoops it up and in. Good finish from Joy. Nearly picked off, stepped on the inbound in athletic play from Cadence Pippi.
A great hustle, just almost danced that tightrope. Ends up going out of bounds.
Maddie. Nothing going so far for Valley. 15 on the shot clock. Good look in the corner for Maddie. That's too long. And Anderson chases down another offensive rebound. She's been very active to start.
Gets another one. Kicks it out.
The second shot chance opportunities proven big for Valley. No good from Emma. This time it's Maddie. And that's no good. So 4 shots. They all come up empty, and the Tigers escape.
4 offensive rebounds that possession for the Buffaloes. And a takeaway there. Almost a takeaway. Out of bounds.
Before the whistle was blown, Rachel threw a full court pass. So it rolled all the way to the other end, and Coach Fabrizio tracked it down. Good to see Emma back in the game after the bloody nose. She does have some gauze or something to hold the pulled her nose from continuing to bleed. But she's tough, and she's back in, and she picks up the foul. Macy Rhodes draws the foul. Joy Gines to inbound. She gets it back in the corner for three, too strong. Peyton Pippi grabs the miss. And she stepped out of bounds. Peyton Pippi was the hero for the Tigers in their first meeting with 12 points.
Substitution in the game. Talia Allred into the game, the sophomore. She can shoot the outside shot.
Valley breaks the pressure. Anderson, a good pass to Emma. She's short on the layup and held to just one chance. Michaela Sanders grabs the miss.
There's a rebound foul on Andy Anderson.
This Valley defense can cause problems with the pressure. Tabiona has done a good job to limit turnovers so far, as there's one that
just a little high.
The pass was there, and that's part of what pressure does, is it can just speed up the team to, force some errant passes.
Tabiona extends that to a 1-3-1 three-quarter court.
Pass deflected by Rhodes. Tried to save back inside, and Macy gets it. She'll go on the break. A good move inside. Too strong off the glass, and Anderson gets in a tie-up with Cadence Pippi. Ball will go to the Buffaloes. So again, a little bit of a slower start for Valley. Similar to last night, they were able to regroup, and the fourth quarter they scored 21 points.
Nice job that time bringing it to the middle and then getting it to the wing. Gets it across half court cleanly.
Rachel inside to Franklin. Deals with some contact, gets it out to Anderson. Good defense inside by Sanders. Franklin, too strong, and another one-shot possession for the Buffaloes. Cadence finds Joy. Need to get it across the timeline. They don't. It's Maddie with the steal. She's short on the layup. Second chance, and that time she'll put it through.
Way to stick with it, Maddie Cox, and a great defensive stop. They almost had that 10-second call.
Good find down low, but it's Franklin who comes over to save Allred from getting a layup. Good recovery defense.
Yeah, and a great block from Franklin. She stayed high enough and didn't commit the foul. So nice to look down and see uniform numbers that you can read. Like white on black, blue on white. Really easy to read.
Both teams, great uniforms. Does make it very convenient for us.
I know it's not about us, but it's hard to call.
They're good-looking uniforms, though, too. Three on the way from Joy, and she splashes it through. She has the first 5 points for the Tigers. Back on the other side, Lindsey Franklin, she'll go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Coach Fabrizio's wanting to carry there. There was a hold before. The official let the first foul go. That's the second foul on Joy Gines.
Joy hit the Bryce Canyon City three. She has 5 points, but 2 fouls to go along with that.
Franklin's shot just a little short there on the free throw. Official warning the early contact from the players on the side.
1-for-2 trip for Lindsey Franklin. So she's 2 for 4 from the charity stripe today. Macy getting hounded by Jane Jennings.
That's a 10-second count.
And
that happened only because of the shot clock.
That's correct. They almost didn't call it. It was the ref on the opposite side of the floor that did call it.
It's good defense by the Buffaloes, causing that turnover.
Emma gets it taken away from Macy. Allred on the run with Rachel by her side, and she finishes with the left hand.
What a strong take by Talia Allred. And Tabby wanting to travel.
Allred now getting in the passing lanes, and a timeout taken by Coach Cox. The momentum in Tabiona's favor early on state championship basketball, brought to you by SUU on TeamHive.live and KTTA 8.1.
Blake and Jolene Harris with Red Hollow Trucking want to wish all the athletes good luck in the postseason. Let's go, Buffaloes.
Take a break and come adventure with Rome Outdoor Adventure Company with locations in Kanab, Orderville, Coral Pink Sand Dunes State Park, and Escalante. We can find the perfect adventure for you and your family. UTVs, slot canyons, horse rides, fishing via ferratas, and so much more. Now renting Jeep Gladiators and Ford Broncos for daily and multi-day rentals. Come roam with us. Book on our website www.roamoutdoor.com.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. For banking designed to help you score more, Zions Bank is for you. Coach Dustin Cox wanted to talk things over. The Tabiona pressure has been causing some problems in the early going.
Another turnover. That pass high, then going the other way. Talia Allred blocked from behind, and a foul.
And last night, Milford, they played a little half-court pressure, but they didn't extend it into this full-court pressure like Tabiona does, and we saw how effective Tabiona's full-court press was against Tintic. So a little bit of a different defense the Buffaloes are facing this morning as opposed to last night.
Back in, Emma Cox, or not Emma, but Rachel Cox back in for Jane Jennings. Pass in.
Good pass to Anderson. Takes a little bump from the backside. Ball's loose on the ground, and it will be a tie-up favoring the Tigers.
Maybe the first time I've ever seen 2 feet and 2 hands create a tie-up.
It was a whole little mosh pit down there. We couldn't really tell what was going on, but we figured it'd be a jump ball of some sort. Another stoppage from the officials.
So the confusion on whose possession it is on the Color Country Plumbing timeout, covering all of southern Utah. Well, not all, but most of southern Utah, from Orderville all the way to Paiute, the part of southern Utah that I worry about. Color Country Plumbing.
The scoreboard on the arena has the arrow pointing towards the home team, which would be Tabiona. But the arrow at the scores table, it was facing Valley, so there was 2 conflicting arrows, and they talked about it and decided that it goes with Valley. Coach Fabrizio looks over and gives a thumbs up while nodding his head. We think he agrees, unless it was out of sarcasm, but either way, it goes to Valley, and the next one will favor the Tigers. Good passing inside. A foul is called. Would have been an easy layup for Lindsey Franklin, but Rachel Cox got hit on the pass.
Coach Dustin Cox is like, let us just keep that bucket. Because that was a nice play from one low block to the other block. Franklin looking backside.
The pass inside is stolen. It will be a jump ball, so this one will go to Tabiona. It would be interesting if they implemented some sort of advantage rule in basketball like they do have with soccer, where they'll wait to blow the whistle if a team has an advantage. Same with hockey. And that Valley would have had the easy bucket there.
Exactly.
I'm sure they'd trade the 2 points for the foul. Valley backs off the pressure. Sanders back to Rhodes. Oh, a great look inside. Peyton Pippy, she gets fouled. It's Macy Rhodes who continues to show that she can make a pass to anywhere on the floor. All red. Rhodes attacks the middle, stops, banks it off the glass, no good, but she will go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Good job by Macy Rhodes that time. She goes all the way into contact and draws the foul on Lindsey Franklin. That's her second foul, so that's one Buffalo with 2 fouls, and then both Joy Gines and Cadence Pippy with 2 fouls for Tabby.
Rachel Cox, no fouls in the first quarter, so that is a good sign for Valley. I feel like most games that I've called with Valley, she's very fun to watch because of her energy. It seems to be foul trouble is always some sort of factor. So a good, clean first quarter for Rachel Cox, but a couple others dealing with foul trouble on both sides.
1 of 2 from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Bad pass from Valley, and it sails out of bounds back, or they're going to say it was tipped. Everybody started going the other way, but the official gives it to Valley on the baseline.
I didn't see that tipped.
I didn't either. That looked pretty high for anybody to have gotten up there and tip it.
Somebody's got long arms.
And nobody was really close to her on the pass either, so it wasn't like it was tipped right out of her hands. Rachel grabs a loose ball, stops, pops, and hits the mid-range jumper.
Great job by Rachel finding a little open hole. Almost picks off that pass. You know, those long passes are so hard not only to throw, but they're hard to catch because that ball's usually coming a little harder and a little higher. And that's a hard play to execute, that pass to the baseline.
We've seen a few of those so far. That pass is batted away. Rhodes faces a double team, spins out of it. Pippy to Gines, and Gines splashes the 3. It's Isabella Gines, the Bryce Canyon City 3, and it's an 11-6 lead for Tabiona.
So that's going to be a foul on Talia Allred.
Fifteen fouls, so it does send Emma Cox to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. First free throw, no good.
Valley struggling from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line, 2 of 5.
Now just 2 for 6. Macy Rhodes, a great pass up to Allred. Pippy tries to work inside and gets called for a travel. Eighth Tabiona turnover.
That's a lot of turnovers for Tabby.
Anderson to Cox inside, and that's too high for Emma, so another turnover for Valley. 6th Valley turnover.
Rachel Cox, both her 2 last passes long have been way long.
Yeah, a little too high, and it's just that pressure that's forcing everyone to rush their passes a little bit. They haven't been too on target.
Chloe Pippy in the game for Tabby.
Rhodes, a spin move. There is Chloe Pippi, no good. Nearly checked in and brought a spark. Rachel thinks about the long-range three. Instead, does a spin move inside and nearly travels. Instead, finds Emma, who hits it off the back iron, and Sanders rips down the rebound.
They get her for a travel as she's pivoting around to try and clear the ball.
The bottom official
was calling a jump ball.
Signaled for a jump ball. The baseline official signaled a travel. Either way, it would be Valley's ball, but it would switch the arrow had it been a jump ball. Jennings no good on the miss. Out of bounds off of Tabiona, so it stays with Valley. Shot clock turned off, 28 seconds in the quarter.
Should we play a little Fab Rats trivia real quick on this dead ball while Pippi tries her shoe?
Let's do some Fab Rats. It's an entertaining, family-friendly YouTube channel. The Fab Rats question today, as Macy Rhodes gets the block, is what is Paul's welder?
Yeah, what brand of welder does Paul use? Email us at uhsslive@gmail.com. And a foul.
Which will send Valley to the free throw line.
The 13 seconds. So, yeah, email us your answer. What brand of welder does Paul of Fab Rats use?
uhsslive@gmail.com. Fab Rats t-shirt, jerky, or beanie on the line.
That jerky's pretty good. I'd probably go with a jerky. I mean, I know that's like choosing instant gratification or long term, right? Like,
that's true.
Are you hungry or do you want a shirt that lasts a long time?
Or a beanie. Luckily, it's been
my bald head. I should have a beanie, huh?
Rachel goes 1 for 2.
That's 3 of 8.
Under 10 seconds. Gines looking to make a move inside. She'll go in to the left and bank it in. 5 quick points for the freshman as the first quarter buzzer sounds. Tabiona leads 13-7 on state championship basketball. Brought to you by Ruby's Inn on KSLSports.com.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
Coleman and Sage Sorensen are excited to assist you with any of your butchering needs. They are locally owned and operated in Orderville, Utah. They are a custom-exempt shop specializing in farm animals and wild game. Check them out on Facebook or Instagram. Spring Hollow Trucking. We haul cattle and our buffaloes all over. We want to wish the Valley Buffaloes good luck in the postseason. Go get them, Buffaloes.
Big or small, life is a collection of defining moments. And at Southern Utah University, these moments happen all the time. This is where you find your people, where new friends become like family, where you face challenges with confidence, knowing you have a supportive community cheering you on. These moments are more than just memories. They define who you are and who you will become. This is where you soar. See your future at suu.edu.
Welcome back into the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Valley, good look inside for Anderson, and she puts it home on the second try.
It's a good job by Andy Anderson hanging with that. She got blocked, then she gets it right back and puts it up and in. 13-9, 4-point lead for Tabby.
Blackburn Propane, warmth you can rely on, powered by family and fueled by trust. Macy, good move inside, and she gets bumped. We'll see if they call it on Rachel or
Cox.
Maddie. They do call it on Rachel.
Official said she got her with the hands. Pippi in the paint.
Great drive inside from Cadence Pippi. The sophomore averages 6 a game, and she gets in the scoring department with that shot. Isabella Gines with the steal. She's had a fantastic stint here in the first half.
Tabby doing a great job just cutting off those long passes. Valley trying to make that long pass, and it's just too long and too difficult, and Tabby's taking it away.
Gines again off the mark. Cadence grabs the miss. Cross-court pass in the corner. It's Joy Gines, and she swishes it home. Her second Bryce Canyon City 3 of the morning.
They get the foul on Cadence Pippi. So she came into her with the body. That's her third.
Joy Gines and Isabella Gines have combined for 13 of the 18 Tabiona points. They've knocked down a combined 3 triples. Rachel in the corner. She'll try her luck at a 3. It rims in and out. Franklin grabs the miss, and a big putback when the Buffaloes needed it from Lindsey Franklin.
Lindsey Franklin with a strong follow. I like how she regained her composure there. She got the rebound, kind of squared up her feet, made the basket.
Yeah, good job by Lindsey. Macy still stop, missed the mid-range jumper. Emma grabs the miss and faces a double team. Nowhere to go with it. Hands are flying, and there may be something a little more than a normal foul. We'll find out. It looks like Emma, kind of at the end, she was taking a lot of contact, but may have threw a little bit of an arm out.
There was definitely a lot of contact there. There probably should have been a foul called on the second or third reach, and it keeps that contained a little bit. You know, they allowed that to go and continue, and she's just trying to clear that ball, and then the hand came off the ball. She did get her with an elbow to the chin.
Yeah, I think Emma was probably a little frustrated that there was a lot of contact, and after about 5 seconds, then extended too much, and the officials meeting at the scores table. And I don't know what the initial call was, because they may have called an initial foul on Tabiona on the reach, and then when Emma pushed off, it may be a normal foul on Tabiona, and then a technical or some sort.
I haven't seen any signs. I've seen the official using his hands to talk, but no. And Coach Jake Fabrizio obviously not impressed with what he's hearing from the official. His body language is saying 1,000 words.
And there you see Coach Fabrizio signal an elbow, saying that there was a little extra.
So what is the call?
Looks like Valley's
ball.
Inbound,
so the
it may have just been a normal personal foul on Tabiona. No signal from the officials, and the in-arena announcer hasn't made an announcement.
And there was a whistle blown. So Michaela Sanders, I think, got the foul.
We'll have to check at halftime. Stop in with the officials and see what happened. Corner 3, buries it. Maddie Cox, a big response, and it's 5 straight for the Buffaloes.
4-point lead for Tabby. They had the lead 18-9, and 5 unanswered from the Buffaloes.
Good passing around. It's Gines. Too strong. That was Isabella. Rachel across midcourt. Trying to find Franklin inside. Elects to drop it to Emma. She's too strong. Macy to Allred. Macy for three. Bingo! Macy Rhodes. A Bryce Canyon City three, and her first field goal gives her 4 points.
That's the fourth made three in the game for Tabby. Back out to 7-point lead for the Tigers. Pass just a little hot and out of bounds, out of the reach of Allred.
Tabiona bringing the pressure. Valley gets it across. Anderson attacks the right side, stops and is short. Jane Jennings tries the second one and tosses it over the backboard, so out of bounds to the Tigers. Joy Gines with 8 points leads all Tabiona scorers. Isabella Gines with 5 and Macy Rhodes with 4. Lee Allred out to Peyton Pippi. Macy takes a screen. Macy, same spot, same result. Back-to-back Bryce Canyon City threes for Macy Rhodes.
You know, that zone flattens out and sags out. It's leaving that wide open at the top of the key for that shot. Tabby just absolutely taking advantage of the Buffalo zone right there.
And when she just hit one in the same exact spot,
somebody has to recover.
You can't leave that wide open, especially when somebody's in rhythm. Emma, just inside the three-point line, no good. Macy grabs the miss.
A reach-in foul on the Buffaloes.
Macy had just 1 point. She went to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line in the first quarter, and until about 1 minute ago, hadn't made a field goal, and she's up to 7 quick points. And Talia Allred wasn't looking on the inbounds. Tabiona gets a break, and it hits off her leg. Allred, strong move to the middle. It was Anderson who got her hands in there.
You know, that official's calling a reach, and that's a tough call. It looked from this angle, that looked pretty clean. But on that backside, that official's seeing an arm go in, calls the reach in.
Yeah, a lot of it depends on which angle you see the play from. And we oftentimes don't have the best angle, but that one we were staring right at it just from where we're sitting. And I think it was the official on the backside that called the foul.
Speaking of the officials, this close sideline official is rocking quite the mullet.
That's right. He probably takes the award for best official hairdo of the tournament, depending on your flavor, if you like the mullet or not. And a good tip. Peyton Pippi with the steal, and Rachel Cox tries to salvage the possession, but she can't. It goes out of bounds.
Chloe Pippi into the game for Tabby.
Isabella Gines checks out. Big 5 first quarter points, and the officials will...
Some blood on the court. Should we take a quick break? Come right back.
Let's take a break on state championship basketball, brought to you by Lamb Excavating on TeamHive.live.
From humble beginnings to major discoveries in genetics, medicine, computer science, engineering, and every other corner of campus, it's been a remarkable 175 years, and we are still climbing.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. For big-time banking with a home team feel, Zions Bank is for you.
Got the blood cleaned up on the floor. You know it's a good game when they're wiping the blood off the floor.
That's right. That's the second stoppage for blood. Emma Cox went out with a bloody nose just 25 seconds into the game. Macy Rhodes has Pippi on the backside. A little late. They'll circle it back around. Allred attacks. Pippi takes it inside, no good. Roundy grabs the miss. The lead has ballooned to 11. It's a 7-0 run for Tabiona. Reach-in foul called, but you have to imagine Coach Cox wants to see a little bit of a run as they head into the locker room.
Yeah, I failed to mention Tennessee Roundy into the game for the Buffaloes, number 10.
Roundy, a junior. Emma tries to go down low to Maddie, and it's kicked out of bounds off of Peyton. Rachel checks back in. Roundy will head back to the bench. Maddie thinks about a three.
Valley working around, taking their time, down by 11.
And I was going to say, it looked like Rachel was out of bounds when she caught that. It took a second for the official to see it, but they do call it. It goes back to Tabiona.
Back into the game, Joy Gines with her 8 points back into the game for Tabby. She has 2 fouls.
Joy's just a sophomore. She averages 7 a game. She's made 33s on the season and even more now after she's hit 2 Bryce Canyon City threes today. Good move by Allred. She saw the lane open up and she goes in and takes the contact from Lindsey Franklin.
That's Franklin's 3rd foul. That was a nice recognition of the defense. That zone was wide open down the middle.
Yeah, they ran a couple handoffs, and Allred looked like she was going back over to the other wing and just turned it straight down the middle, and she rattles out on the first Legacy Ace Hardware free throw. Second free throw good for Talia Allred.
Bounce pass to Pippi, misses the layup. She just stepped right in front of that pass. Cox throwing the ball to.
Emma's pass is tipped. We've seen Peyton Pippi get in the passing lane quite a bit today. Tabiona doing a good job of forcing deflections.
Peyton Pippi uses her length really well. You know, she really does she plays big, gets her hands up, and deflects a lot of passes.
Rachel looking for somewhere to go with it. Rachel's open in the corner. They find her. She pump fakes. Emma attacks inside into Sanders, and a lot of contact. Emma draws the foul. It's Sanders who gets called for the block.
Her 3rd foul, Michaela Sanders.
Emma thought it was
first.
free throws. On the inbounds, Maddie Cox wide open, and a big three to bring it back to single digits for Maddie Cox.
Her 2nd Bryce Canyon City 3 in this quarter.
Allred inside, it's taken away from Maddie, and she'll also shoot free throws. So
she'll get they get the foul on the. You're saying she held as Maddie Cox comes around to deflect the ball. They call McKenna Sanders for a hold.
And this Valley team, they're really good at just hanging around. They always keep it close, and yesterday it was, they probably would have wanted to lead by a little bit more, or at least hold the lead throughout, but there's someone that you got to be careful of because they have a lot of experience in late and close games. And you see Maddie, she's just making a couple big plays to bring it back to single digits. She missed the first Legacy Ace Hardware free throw.
That official again warning him. He wanted Peyton Pippy to move her foot. She was crossing that behind the line, but she was across and into Emma Cox's space.
Maddie, a missed opportunity at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line, and then Jane Jennings picks up a foul about 85 feet from the basket, so Macy Rhodes will take the walk, and she'll get a pair of free throws.
Did Maddie miss both of those?
She missed both free throws. Macy,
3 of 10 from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for the Buffaloes. It's basically the difference in the score.
And that's how they started yesterday. In the first quarter, they went 3 for 10 in the first quarter, and then they started to make their free throws. But on the other side, Macy Rhodes, she converts on her first. So a 4-point swing there between the 2 missed free throws for Valley and the 2 makes for Macy Rhodes and Tabiona. Macy up to 9 points in the first half. Good find inside, but it gets batted away by Macy. She outlets to Joy. Macy down the floor, tracks it down. Another chance, and Jane Jennings comes up with the loose ball.
Tabby does a great job by recognizing the fast break and getting the ball ahead. We're going to call a foul there on Tabby.
Yeah, a lot of contact.
That looked like 3 girls just kind of collided at the same spot. Like, that's a loose ball. Everybody's going for the ball. That's the 3rd foul.
Yeah, it was. It was Rachel in the middle and then 2 Tigers on each side. They all kind of at the same time met at the same spot for the ball. Rachel knocks down the first free throw. She's 2 for 3 today at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. And make it 3 for 4.
Back down to a 9-point game.
45 seconds left in the first half. Macy, a good look down low to Pippy, and it's blocked from Emma.
What a block by Emma. It looked like Pippy was all alone. Emma comes flashing across the key, gets the block.
Maddie loses it. They're going to call an offensive foul on Maddie. She lost control for a second, picked it back up, and then made some contact. Shot clock turned off, and they'll bring in Joy Gines for Tabiona. 8 points for Joy. So you have to imagine Coach Fabrizio wants to get his best offensive lineup on the floor. Nearly picked off.
And is.
Rachel tries to chase it down, and it hits off her foot. So it looked like Valley may have a chance at some transition points, but unable to hold on to it. And Rachel read that pass pretty well.
Really
she was almost
well.
a little ahead of it.
Sitting back like a free safety, trying to pick that off. Valley falls back into their 1-2-2. Just kind of extending it out to the 3-point line. Long 3 off the back
Joy
iron.
from She was about 5 feet behind the three-point line.
Behind the
college, yeah, the college three-point line.
So is that the college girls for three and then the men's three? Do they have a different?
Yeah, so they're the first one's high school, then college women's, and then college men's.
I thought college was the. Did it used to be different?
We're hearing from Dallin Richards it used to be different, but now they're all the same. Two seconds left. It'll take a heave from Valley. Emma from beyond half court. Good attempt, but
strong attempt.
So it's Tabiona who leads 28-19 at the halftime break. Stick around next for the SUU halftime report on championship basketball, brought to you by Lamb Excavating on TeamHive.live.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games is Utah's premier sporting event. The games are hosted by Southern Utah University, and we invite you to be part of the action. Register today and compete in a variety of events, from barrel racing, skeet shooting, basketball, track, arm wrestling, long-range rifle and pistol shooting, ultimate frisbee, horseshoe, swimming, and so much more. Find your event and register today at utahsummergames.org.
Welcome out to the SUU halftime report. Tabiona leads 28-19, and it's been the play of Isabella and Joy Gines that got them started, and then Macy Rhodes down the stretch with 8 second quarter points to help lead the way for Tabiona.
Maddie Cox has 8 for the Buffaloes, and Rachel Cox with 5 to lead the Buffalo scoring. Buffalo's got a lot of work to do in the second half.
One-stop shop for
this
all
has been your Southern Utah University halftime report. This is where you soar, SUU. Check them out at suu.edu.
Wendy Mason Studios in Painting is your local source for personalized and custom printed products. From wholesale items for your gift shop to custom framed or gallery wrapped canvas pictures, we have you covered. Contact us at 435-618-0014.
Imagine a cool winter sunrise with the sound of skates gliding across smooth ice, adding to the soundtrack of winter in Bryce, with the unveiling of the Bryce Canyon Ice Ribbon. The Ice Ribbon offers a meandering path with music echoing through the pines. Ruby's Inn provides crowd-pleasing activities that include ice skating, snowshoeing, and cross-country skiing, with equipment rentals on site. Book now at ruby'sinn.com.
Enhance your farm's productivity with Aero AG Solutions advanced spray drones. Aero AG specializes in custom aerial application of pesticides, herbicides, fertilizers, seed, and more. Call Logan Lefevre at 435-690-9819.
Archie's, food to die for, located in Orderville, Utah, home to the world-famous Fab Rats Burger and the best chicken fingers anywhere. Stacy and her friendly staff are happy to serve you the best meal in town. You can't go wrong at Archie's Food to Die For in Orderville.
Bear Diesel Repair is located in Orderville, Utah. Need that oil changed or that engine tuned up? Give Tyler a call for all of your service and repair needs. Wishing the Buffaloes the best in the postseason.
Brown Brothers Construction is your trusted ready-mix supplier. We proudly serve Wayne, Paiute, Garfield, and Kane counties, delivering reliable and cost-effective concrete solutions for residential, commercial, and industrial projects. We are excited to announce we now offer concrete pumping services in Kane County. Need to get concrete to a hard-to-reach location? Our concrete pumping services make placement fast, easy, and efficient, saving you time and labor costs. Call us today and experience top-notch service with a commitment to excellence.
Blackburn Propane is a family-owned company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit brycecanyoncityut.gov.
The Bryce Canyon Half Marathon course takes you through the iconic red rock that is abundant throughout Bryce Canyon country. Also enjoy the 5K or Color Me Fun run. Register today at BryceCanyonHalfMarathon.com. Race is scheduled for the second Saturday in July.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing needs, contact Color Country Plumbing. Specializing in new construction, call today, 435-231-3950. Wishing all of Region 20 success in the postseason.
Fab Rats is an entertaining YouTube channel based in beautiful southern Utah. Paul, Michelle, and the crew showcase major and minor fabrication builds, off-road adventures, family fun, and much more. Check them out on YouTube and subscribe today. Are you looking for ways to protect your agricultural-related investments from lack of precipitation and market downturns? We are the Ag Experts. Our team specializes in PRF insurance, LRP insurance, and ranch insurance. Give Chad a call today to learn how you can protect your calf check from the market downturns and your livestock range from drought. Don't get caught at the bottom of the cycles. Choose the experts. Choose us, your agriculture insurance specialists. Call Chad Lyman with Tyler Jeffs & Associates at 435-633-5981. Celebrating over 80 years of service, Garfield Ready Mix and Bryce Valley Builders are proud to sponsor 1A basketball. providing quality concrete to Paiute, Kane, Garfield, and Wayne counties. The mudders at Garfield Ready Mix are the best around.
Mom, we're going to Sam's.
Somebody shut the door! Ugh.
Garcane Propane proudly sponsors Region 20 basketball. We are here to meet your propane needs. Call us 800-747-5403.
Glendale Town wants to wish the Valley Buffalo success. If you're passing through on your way to Bryce Canyon or Zion, stop in and enjoy the Glendale Apple Festival. Welcome home to Glendale.
Welcome back into the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth for second half action. Blackburn Propane, warmth you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust. Tabiona starts with possession. Macy trying to go down low to Cadence Pippi, and it's too high.
Should we send it down to Colin Pace? We'll go down to Colin Pace with a sideline report here in just a second. Oh, he's ready.
Turnover Valley to Tabiona. Colin?
Hey, thanks. I talked to Coach Fabrizio as he come out of the locker room, and he told his girls at half that they just need to get more aggressive and try not to foul. He doesn't want to see Valley on the line. So with that, we'll go back to you guys up in the booth in the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth.
Thank you, Colin. That is your Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report. Go to utahsummergames.org for a complete list and schedule of sports and register today. Pass knocked away inside by Emma Cox. Valley shot 11 free throws, or 12 free throws in the first quarter, or first half, excuse me. So Coach Fabrizio wants to see that number drop. Pass inside to Franklin is knocked away. It's Sanders who grabs the loose ball. Inside, Cadence Pippi takes the bump. And Mike, do we have a Fab Rats winner?
We do. Corey Anderson. Paul uses a Miller welder. The blue Miller welder. So that's the winner. Corey Anderson sent somebody to the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Anderson with 3 fouls.
She'll stay in the game, so Coach Dustin Cox showing some trust in Anderson, and Tabiona gives it away on the inbounds. Jane Jennings stops and leaves it short. 2 Buffaloes try to save it in, but it's knocked out of bounds, and we'll go back to Tabiona.
Valley still trying to extend that pressure across half court in that 1-2-2 half court trap. 3-pointer.
Joy Gines off the mark, and it rolls out of bounds.
Did you get any clarification at halftime, Tyler, on the, did you go down and talk to the officials on that call?
I didn't. The only clarification we got was on the jump ball, that it was, should have been the 2 people involved in the jump ball at the beginning of the game. Kind of a weird situation where neither team had possession yet.
We had a bunch of people come ask. I'm like, I don't know what the officials actually called on that at that elbow and the.
Yeah, the one with Emma Cox and There's 2 Tabiona Tigers trying to tie up a jump ball. So we may need some clarification. Did Colin ever give us his input?
You know, we didn't ask Colin on our in-studio rules analyst.
Macy with the hustle play. Knocked it out of bounds. Maddie set to inbound. A give and go right back to Maddie, but it's Macy Rhodes who tips it. And Cadence grabs the rebound to Joy up front and trying to save it in bounds, but she can't.
That is a hard pass to throw them out, especially with one hand. If you can throw that with 2 hands, you can almost flip a little backspin on it so the ball will kind of bite and stop.
You almost want to leave, throw it a little higher, give more time for Joy to chase it down. Anderson stops and hits a jumper, so the Buffaloes cut it to 7. Tabiona still scoreless over 2 minutes into the third quarter. That was the first points for Valley.
In the other gym, over there at the high school gym, Tyler, there's a barn burner going on over there, 26-26. 6 minutes into the third, Rice Valley and Wendover.
Looked like Maddie got a piece of it on the backside on Rhodes' shot attempt, so Valley gets the stop.
High screen and roll.
Good passing inside, a triangle. Rachel Cox, no good on the 3. Emma, a second chance, and she rattles it home, so it's just down to 5. This is the closest it's been since it was 18-14. Cross-court pass. Peyton Pippy can't hang on to it, and it's going to result in a jump ball.
That's the 5th jump ball. How about we give that jump ball to Arrow Ag? Give Logan Lefevre a call, Arrow Ag, for any of your pest control and spraying. Uses drones to spray, fertilize your agricultural fields.
Good pass over to Tennessee Roundy. She's short on the 3. Ball is bounced around.
There's a kick. Yeah, it went off her foot in that transition, kind of off her shin.
Kind of just a chaotic play. Body's on the floor, and the ball is just rolling around. So ends up back with the Buffaloes. Rachel takes an Emma screen. The inside pass is knocked away by Pippy, but they're going to call a foul.
On Cadence Pippy. Her 4th foul. It's a big foul for Tabiona.
Sanders will check in. So 4 for Cadence Pippy. Michaela Sanders will spell her a break.
And Michaela Sanders in that first half played some good basketball. She didn't score, but she played some really good basketball.
Yeah, she did. And made it tough inside for Valley. Maddie to Tennessee Roundy. Back to Maddie. She's open in the corner for 3, no good. Valley loves to do a little give and go on their inbounds plays.
Tabby wanting the foul. Timeout on the floor.
And you see the passion from Coach Dustin Cox as his Buffaloes head over to the timeout huddle on state championship basketball, brought to you by SC Broadband on 1aball.com.
When it comes to traditions, at the top of the list has to be a stop at Henry's Drive-In on Highway 89 in Penguich for a hot and juicy chubby cheeseburger and an order of homemade onion rings. From the amazing crew at Henry's, they wish all teams success. JB Clough Livestock would like to wish the Valley Buffaloes the best of luck during the region and state tournaments. Go Buffaloes!
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. For game-winning banking with a home team feel, Zions Bank is for you. It's been 4-0 in the third quarter for Valley. It was a 9-point lead for Tabiona at halftime.
Tabby comes back, or not, Valley comes out and they drop back in the 1-2-2 zone. Nice dribble drive penetration by Macy Rhodes.
And a good job out of the timeout by Coach Fabrizio. Get one of your stars the ball in her hands and let her make a play, and she does just that. Maddie on the other side has a good look, but misses, and Sanders grabs the miss.
Sanders draws the foul on Rachel Cox, I believe. Nope, they give it to Tennessee Roundy.
Second team foul. Both teams just 2 fouls apiece in this quarter. Macy Rhodes now in double figures with 11.
Backdoor cut is defended well as Andy Anderson gets a hand in the passing lane and deflects the ball out of bounds.
Macy attacks inside again. The bump, the contact, and she'll go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for a chance at a three-point play.
You know, sometimes when you play that aggressive defense right in the grill of the offensive player, it leaves yourself, you're making yourself susceptible to that dribble drive penetration. And Macy Rhodes does a great job getting past her defender and drawing the foul. That's the third foul on Emma Cox.
4 straight for Macy Rhodes. Maddie inbounds, and it's knocked away. Good defense by Talia Allred. Macy in the corner. Allred thought about the three. Instead, drives across to Joy Gines, and she got smacked across the arm by Rachel Cox.
A hard foul across the arms of Gines by Cox.
And Rachel knew it. She didn't look towards the official or question it at all. You could hear the slap from
You
here.
could hear it in the headset.
Yeah.
You might have heard it on the TV.
First free throw rattles out. Joy had 8 first half points. She hit 2 threes, so you can see why Rachel went for a hard closeout. You don't want to give Joy a clean look.
Joy Gines makes her first from Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Chloe Crofts checks in for Valley. 1 for 3 at the charity stripe for Gines. 10-point lead for the Tigers. Crofts inside. They'll take it back out. Chloe a drive. Puts it up and puts it in. Her first possession on the offensive end, and she scores 2 for the Buffaloes.
Nice little dribble drive penetration on the baseline to get that shot for Crofts.
Adri Fabrizio on the other end. She'll go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. So 2 subs that have recently checked in, making impact plays.
That's a 4th foul on Emma Cox. That's a huge foul for the Buffaloes. They count a lot on the sophomore Emma.
First free throw, no good for Adri. It's now 5 team fouls against Valley, so no matter what the foul the rest of the way this quarter, it will be free throws for Tabiona.
Tennessee Roundy also into the game. Checks in for Maddie Cox. So Emma and Maddie on the bench. Rachel.
She went racing in for the miss. She'll take a bump. That'll be the 4th team foul against Tabiona. So no free throws yet, but it will be after this for Valley. So both teams will be in the bonus going forward for the final 2:23. And freshman Isabella Gines will check in for Joy Gines. Joy goes to the bench with 3 fouls. Another give and go in the corner. Rachel, an open look. Too strong.
And another foul. The officials must have talked at halftime and decided they needed to dial back the intensity a little bit and rein these two teams in. It was getting pretty physical. It's been a foul fest here in the second.
Elizabeth Gines will attempt the Legacy Ace Hardware free throws. First free throw is off the mark.
It's too early in the morning to shoot free throws, Tyler. I never could shoot them any time of day, but let alone first thing in the morning.
Well, and Elizabeth, she just checked in, kind of put in a tough spot. You got to head right to the free throw line, but they get the offensive rebound. Allred, a good move inside. Takes a little bump, no good. Saves it off of Roundy, so we'll stay with the Tigers. Tennessee Roundy checks out. Lindsey Franklin back in for Valley. Macy Rhodes, an open look in the corner, but she'll wait. Rhodes inside out to Allred. Her 3, too strong. Lindsey Franklin nearly grabs the miss. Instead, it's Adri Fabrizio who misses the layup, and now it's Isabella who takes some contact in the corner.
Oh, is it a timeout or the foul? We're going to give a timeout.
We're going to give a timeout to Coach Fabrizio and the Tigers. This is state championship basketball, brought to you by Chicken Lights and Chrome Truck Show in Penguich on KSLSports.com.
Welcome to Base Camp, Southern Utah's launch point and home of the free to wander, where you stay to go. Over coral pink clouds of sand to 3 national parks, through hidden walkways and otherworldly landscapes, where you can pump the brakes or punch the gas. Base Camp Kanab. Stay here to go anywhere.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. For banking that helps you stay in the game no matter where you are, Zions Bank is for you. It'll be baseline out of bounds for Tabiona. They trailed early in the game, 3-2. Ever since, they have held the lead.
A foul before the shot. Still going to be 2-shot foul. Yeah, it's the 6th or 7th. Team foul for the Buffaloes in this half. Ozzy, how many is it in this half or in this quarter for the Buffalo?
This will be the 9th and 10th free throws, I believe, just in this quarter.
8th foul in this quarter on the Buffaloes. Legacy Ace Hardware, Macy Rhodes makes the first. Into the game, Sanders, Michaela Sanders.
One for 2 trip for Macy Rhodes, but Valley still unable to grab a rebound, so the ball remains on Tabiona's end of the floor. Allred, good pump fake. She drives in an open lane, and it's stuffed from Chloe Cross. She'll take it the other way. It looked like Allred had a lane, but it closed quickly.
That last free throw gave Macy Rhodes her 14th point of the game.
Rachel Cox will go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. So an opportunity for Tabiona to kind of pull away, but they've made just one of their last 7 free throws.
That was the reverse jinx there, Tyler.
Well, Tabiona's the one who struggled at the free throw line today. I guess Valley, they were just 3 of 10 in the first half.
Rachel 1 of 2.
Both teams struggling to find a rhythm at the free throw line.
Still only an 8-point game. A reach in on Tennessee Roundy.
The 11th and 12th free throws of the quarter for Tabiona. So we heard from Colin Pace in our Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report that Coach Fabrizio wanted to cut back on the free throws that they allowed for Valley. Now, in this quarter, it's been flipped, and Tabiona's been the one that's getting to the free throw line. First Legacy Ace Hardware free throw is good by Isabella Gines. And she goes 1 for 2. Contact from Allred, and it's turning into a little bit of a free throw fest.
Holy smokes.
Third quarter.
If you're tuning in for a 1 o'clock game, you might as well wait. That game is going to be a half an hour behind schedule already in the day.
If you can get past this final 1 minute and 6 seconds
of the third period,
the fouls will reset.
That is true.
And then it won't be free throws every time down the floor, but it has been quite the back and forth at the free throw line.
Another Legacy Ace Hardware free throw that was missed by Jane Jennings.
Yeah, Jane Jennings at the line. This is her first free throw attempts of the game, and she goes 1 for 2. Macy breaks the pressure, faces a double team, and they'll call a jump ball. And then it will stay with Tabiona.
That jump ball brought to you by Color Country Plumbing. Give Taryn a call. Yeah, no free throws on a jump ball. That's as good as a turnover because that'll give Valley the possession arrow off the quarter break.
Macy takes contact from Jane Jennings, and everyone will make the slow march to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. And so now you have Jane Jennings with 4 fouls, Emma Cox, who we haven't seen for the last about 3 minutes of game time, but 20 minutes of actual time because of the free throws. She hasn't played with her 4 fouls.
Is that the 10th foul from the Buffaloes in this third period, Austin?
And Macy misses the first. Now Maddie Cox will check in for Jane Jennings. One for 2 seems to be the trend at the free throw line as of late. That's been what the last 5 trips have resulted in. Rachel, a deep 3. Way behind the line, and it's nothing but nylon. A big 3 for Rachel Cox. Cuts it to 6.
That's been her problem. She's been too close, Tyler. She needed to back up and nothing but net.
And Macy with the big response. So once we get a little bit of rhythm going in the game, we see the Stars making plays. Macy Rhodes up to 17 points. Rachel, she goes back the other way and too strong on the layup. Tipped around, falls into the hands of the Tigers. 10 seconds in the quarter. Allred inside to Sanders. It bounces off her legs. 3 on the clock. Macy has to do something with it. She'll draw a foul and get 2 free throws. So Macy Rhodes with back-to-back plays on the offensive end.
And that is her 4th foul on Franklin, sorry. Well, it started with an F.
I believe this is the 6th and 7th free throws of the quarter for just Macy alone. Or 7th and 8th.
I have her 3 of 7, but is it 3 of... And she's made 3? Or, I'm talking to Austin.
She's made 4 free throws in the quarter, 10 points in the quarter, and nearly a full court heave from
That was a long throw.
Wow.
40-30 after 3.
19 points for Macy Rhodes to lead the way on championship basketball. Brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services. Chad Lyman on KTTA 8.1.
It's time for championship basketball, and Lamb Excavating, located in Orderville, Utah, wishes all teams the best of luck in the postseason. Lamb Excavating can help you with all of your excavation needs, from gravel to chip seal and any other excavating. No job is too big or too small. Give Darwin and the boys a call, 435-648-2318. Now let's play some ball.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Welcome back to the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Warmth you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust. I'm Tyler Gabe alongside Mike Ahlstrom. Elizabeth Ahlstrom and Dallin Richards are producers for this game. Ozzie Owens on stats.
Well, Tyler, let's hope that this fourth period doesn't have as many fouls as the third. It was full on foul fest in that third period.
And both teams, remember, had just 2 fouls with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the quarter, and we ended up shooting about 18 free throws combined by the two teams. Turnover on the first possession for Valley.
One thing about Legacy Ace Hardware, they're getting their money's worth.
That's right.
18 total fouls called in that third period.
So both teams getting a little antsy on defense. Tabiona looking to build on a double-digit 10-point lead. Joy to Macy. Oh, and Rachel Cox sniffed it out. She's got a wide-open lane, and she'll finish the layup for 2.
She does such a good job reading that pass and stepping into the passing lane and takes it the other way.
Macy finds Pippi underneath. She took a bump.
A lot of contact there, and then the other direction. That's Pippi's 5th, isn't it? Or is that 4th, Austin?
I think that's her.
Number 32, Pippi. That's her 5th foul.
So she'll go out, and let's send it down to Colin Pace for our Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report.
Hey, thanks, guys. Listening to Coach Cox talk to his girls there between the quarter, he says they just need to stay in front of Macy Rhodes, quit bringing their hands down, play better defense, and want the ball. Their attitude's got to change, and they've got to want the ball, get the boards. So back to you guys in the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Tyler?
Thank you, Colin. That is your Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report. Register today for over 40 sports with new additions, including 7-on-7 football and girls high school flag football. And you have to imagine after Macy Rhodes scored 10 alone in the third quarter, her name was brought up by Coach Dustin Cox in the huddle.
Great ball movement there. Gets a good look for the Buffaloes. Unable to convert, but they went through that press very quickly and easily.
Peyton Pippi loses control. It's picked up by Anderson. Down by 8. Valley has trailed nearly the entirety of the game.
Still a very winnable game for the Buffaloes, or Tabby cannot rest on their laurels with only an 8-point lead on against these Buffaloes.
And Tabiona's done a great job of responding to each Valley run. Rachel Cox has had the hot hand, and she misses that one.
A takeaway by Cox.
And Maddie tried to leap over Rachel on the sideline, and she couldn't quite do so. Hit out of bounds.
Six minutes to go in the game.
Both Jane Jennings and Emma Cox on the floor with 4 fouls for Valley. We just saw Cadence Pippi foul out for Tabiona. Macy misses. Rachel runs down the loose ball. Just over 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter, or so far into the fourth quarter.
Oh, they missed Rachel Cox wide open in the corner, but Maddie Cox did not see her.
Emma nearly stepped on the end line. Instead, passes to Maddie, and her shot rolls out. All Red grabs the miss, and they'll call a jump ball, which will favor the Tigers. Tennessee Roundy will come in for Jane Jennings. Isabella down low to Sanders. Oh, Macy, a good spin move to get around Cox. Into the corner for All Red. That's too strong. Anderson with the rebound, and Rachel in transition. Takes it at 2 Tigers and is no good. Sanders comes in for the rebound, and I think they're going to travel.
Tabiona's crowd not happy. There's a lot of contact on that rebound, and they get the travel.
And that's a turnover that you can never really get too upset with as a coach. Sanders hustling and just an unfortunate roll and gets called for the travel. Timeout by Valley. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Legacy Ace Hardware on 1aball.com and KSLSports.com.
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to the Bryce Canyon Mule Days. Join us in Tropic, Utah, the first week in May for guided mule rides, vendors, food, and fun, including arena events, all mule fun rodeo, and ranch sorting. Then Friday night, a live concert featuring Dave Stamey and Bren Hill. The premier Chrome and the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there.
No matter where life leads you as a Valley Buffalo, always remember that all roads lead home to the town of Orderville. Wishing the Buffaloes success in the tournaments.
You like car shows? Well, let's supersize it as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Panguitch City Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Panguitch Main Street from 8 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, the show will be at the Panguitch City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all truck drivers that make our communities better, so why not show off their trucks? We wish all teams success.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. For banking that helps you power forward, Zions Bank is for you. Oh, and a good pass inside to Emma, and she just leaves the layup short. Maddie, an off-balance jump shot goes out of bounds. So a good look out of the timeout, but unable to get points.
Yeah, Coach Cox got the look he wanted. Emma just unable to convert the basket. 1-2 full court trap.
Rhodes to Joy. And for the second time in this half, Joy Gines gets fouled on a Bryce Canyon City three-point attempt, and she'll go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. I think they're going to change the foul call to Tennessee Roundy.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was Tennessee Roundy. Either way, it's the third foul for Tennessee.
Joy went 1 for 3 on her first trip. Misses the first. Makes the second. Following the exact same thing she did the first time around. She missed the first, made the second. We'll see if she repeats it again. This time she goes 2 for 3. So Joy Gines in double figures. She has 11 points. And a timeout taken. We'll take one as well. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Garfield Memorial Hospital on TeamHive.live and KTTA 8.1.
Precision Tire Service is a new tire lube shop in Duchesne, Utah. Stop in and see what's new. Service with a smile. Congratulations, Tabiona Tigers, on a great season. Best of luck at state. Blake and Jolene Harris with Red Hollow Trucking want to wish all the athletes good luck in the postseason. Let's go, Buffaloes.
Take a break and come adventure with Rome Outdoor Adventure Company with locations in Kanab, Orderville, Coral Pink Sand Dunes State Park, and Escalante. We can find the perfect adventure for you and your family. UTVs, slot canyons, horse rides, fishing via ferratas, and so much more. Now renting Jeep Gladiators and Ford Broncos for daily and multi-day rentals. Come roam with us. Book on our website www.roamoutdoor.com.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout for banking designed to help you score more. Zions Bank is for you. Rachel Cox trying to inbound. The full court pressure from Tabiona causes problems for most teams.
10-point game. Buffaloes with 4 minutes to go have got to get some points on the board in a hurry.
Oh, and Rachel tries to find Chloe Cross inside, but they're unable to connect, so it goes out of bounds. And yeah, each possession that goes by without points.
You know, I'm always impressed with Rachel. She saw Crofts there and threw the pass, and she came over. She didn't get mad at her. She's like, I'm sorry, I just missed you. You know, it wasn't – she's a very good team player in that aspect, for sure.
Yeah, she is very passionate and loves the game of basketball and loves her teammates. And on the other side, it's the freshman who has been outstanding today, Isabella Gines. She'll go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
6 points so far in the game for Isabella.
She went 1 for 2 on her first trip, knocks down the first free throw.
Timeout on the floor.
We'll take one with them. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon Car Show and Fly-In on 1aball.com.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
Coleman and Sage Sorensen are excited to assist you with any of your butchering needs. They are locally owned and operated in Orderville, Utah. They are a custom-exempt shop specializing in farm animals and wild game. Check them out on Facebook or Instagram. Spring Hollow Trucking. We haul cattle and our buffaloes all over. We want to wish the Valley Buffaloes good luck in the postseason. Go get them, Buffaloes.
Big or small, life is a collection of defining moments. And at Southern Utah University,
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. For big-time banking with a home team feel, Zions Bank is for you.
Isabella Gines goes 1 of 2 from Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Emma finds Rachel inside. A drop-down pass to Anderson. Great ball movement from Valley.
If you're tuning in to watch the boys' game, this is still regulation, the fourth quarter of this ball game between Valley and Tabiona. We've had a few fouls.
If you wanted a free throw show in the third quarter,
wow,
then you missed out if you weren't watching. If you were watching, you know. Inside to Sanders. She's too strong, and Anderson knocks it away from Rhodes.
Great hustle by Anderson.
Yeah, it looked like Rhodes was waiting for it underneath, and she just hit it from the backside and chased it down. Maddie, they need it. They can't get it, and Pippi grabs the miss.
Probably a good analogy with life on that rebound down there. If you're standing there waiting for something to come to you,
all red.
You might as well just step up and take it rather than waiting for it to come.
Isabella misses the jumper. Peyton Pippi already one offensive rebound on this possession, and she hustles it down, and Coach Fabrizio calls a heads-up timeout. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Harward and Reese Construction on KSLSports.com.
Big or small, life is a collection of defining moments. And at Southern Utah University, these moments happen all the time. This is where you find your people, where new friends become like family, where you face challenges with confidence, knowing you have a supportive community cheering you on. These moments are more than just memories. They define who you are and who you will become. This is where you soar. See your future at suu.edu.
From humble beginnings to major discoveries in genetics, medicine, computer science, engineering, and every other corner of campus, it's been a remarkable 175 years, and we are still climbing.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. For banking that helps you power forward, Zions Bank is for you. Macy Rhodes, they'll call it on the ground. That's going to be the fourth team foul for Valley. So no free throws there, but it will be free throws going forward, and that will be Emma Cox's day. She is fouled out.
She gives an emotional hug to her teammates. The officials don't even notice.
She stayed in the game. I think they were gonna maybe see if just nobody noticed or if nobody said anything.
She's like, oh, maybe it isn't my fifth foul. I wonder what the most fouls in a game is.
Combined. Today has got to be up there.
Very seldom do you see a high school basketball game that doesn't go into overtime take 2 hours.
That's right. Macy, a little spin back and forth. Isabella takes the Macy Rhodes screen. .15 on the shot clock. All red, and she's going to get called for steps. Just moved a little too quick.
On this dead ball, let's send it down to Colin Pace. He's got another Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Game sideline report for us.
Hey, thanks, guys. On that last timeout, Coach Fabrizio told his girls to play controlled, play to win, and not to play not to lose. So he just told them to keep it under control. They've got the lead and win this ball game.
Thanks, Colin. As Rachel gets the second chance points, that was your Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Game sideline report. Valley trails by 7.
The officials looked at each other like, what are you going to call? What do you want to call? They take a blocking call. That's her third foul. That's Legacy.
Yeah, in the bonus, sorry.
At Legacy's hardware free throw line. "25 turnovers in the game for Tabby. 23 for Valley. So it's been a back and forth game.
Macy goes 1 for 2 at the Legacy Ace hardware free throw line. She shot 14 free throws today. She's up to 20 points. 3 up top for Maddie Cox, and it's now just down to 5 with a minute and 45 left to play.
Bryce Canyon City 3 is a game changer in a hurry. There's one on the way.
Joy Gines, no good, and that's going to be out of bounds off of Tabiona. So just like that, well, they'll call a foul, actually. Just the second team foul, though, against the Tigers.
That's her 4th foul on Allred.
Pretty much everybody is in foul trouble at this point.
Isabella Gines back into the game for Tabby. Checks in for Elizabeth Gines.
Maddie across half court. Ball is batted away into the hands of Rachel. She'll cast from long range. No good. Rebound fought for. It's up in the air, and Maddie grabs it. She'll take another 3, and that's no good either. So 2 looks at it for...
On the end bounds, on the end line, out of bounds. So another turnover by Tabby. Coach Fabrizio trying some different substitutions, trying to rotate players in, get people settled down.
Michaela Sanders comes in. You have to imagine in large part for rebounding purposes, as Valley has got a lot of second chance points and opportunities. Up top 3 from Roundy, no good. She tracks down her own miss. Rachel pump fakes. And a foul called.
Still just the 3rd team foul, though. No shots.
It almost feels like this is a make or break possession. You can see the urgency Valley is playing with, hustling down those misses.
Yeah, they've got an opportunity to make this a 1-possession game. Trailing by 5, Tabiona.
Struggling to get it in. Rachel finds Jane Jennings, a good pass to Roundy, and Roundy puts it in. It's just a 1-score game. Under a minute to play.
Tennessee Roundy with the State Bank of Southern Utah bank shot.
A 7-1 run from the Buffaloes.
44-41.
Again, Tabiona is in the bonus, so any Valley foul will result in free throws. Rachel, a lot of contact on Macy, no foul. Isabella gets it knocked away by Rachel Cox, but she's called for a reach, and that's her 4th foul. The freshman has been big today for the Tigers. A chance in a big-time moment in the state tournament.
Two of 4 from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for Isabella Gines.
She has 7 points. 5 of those came in the first quarter. And the second one swishes through. So that makes it a 2-possession game.
That's a big free throw. to make it that 2 possession instead of 1.
Chloe Pippi checks in. Pippi knocks it away from Cox, but Maddie is there to grab it.
Valley will look for the quick score. A kick out of bounds. So still looking for our play of the game.
There may be some fireworks down the stretch. It could be in the final 30 seconds, but there has been some great plays so far. Rachel trying to get it in bounds, and Coach Cox would call a timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Color Country Plumbing on TeamHive.live.
Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games is Utah's premier sporting event. The games are hosted by Southern Utah University, and we invite you to be part of the action. Register today and compete in a variety of events, from barrel racing, skeet shooting, basketball, track, arm wrestling, long-range rifle and pistol shooting, ultimate frisbee, horseshoes, swimming, and so much more. Find your event and register today at utahsummergames.org.
White Mountain Trading Post is your one-stop shop for all your travel needs. Centrally located between Zion, Bryce, and the Grand Canyon, and on your way to Lake Powell. Serving travelers for over 60 years, we offer clean restrooms, snacks, a gas station, a gift shop, and a Subway. Wishing all teams success in the postseason.
Windy Mesa Studios in Bainbridge is your local source for personalized and custom printed products. From wholesale items for your gift shop to custom framed or gallery wrapped canvas pictures, we have you covered. Contact us at 435-618-0014.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. For game-winning banking with the home team feel, Zions Bank is for you. We'll see what Valley draws up out of the timeout. They've got some good looks on the baseline out of bounds on corner threes with the inbounder.
We just got some clarification on that, what we were thinking was jump ball or possibly a foul. They actually gave Valley the timeout before any of the fouls were called.
Yeah, that was in the second quarter.
In the second quarter.
Anderson looking for somewhere to go. Maddie, the clock's ticking. Precious seconds going off the clock. The Buffaloes need to hurry. Rachel, she'll be short on the three, and it was tipped out of bounds. So Chloe Pippi was just subbed in for Isabella Gines after those free throws and has had a deflection in the backcourt. She got the kickball, and now she gets a block shot. Very active from Chloe Pippi, and Coach Fabrizio will call a timeout. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by SUU on TeamHive.live and KTTA 8.1.
Imagine a cool winter sunrise with the sound of skates gliding across smooth ice, adding to the soundtrack of winter in Bryce. With the unveiling of the Bryce Canyon Ice Ribbon. The ice ribbon offers a meandering path with music echoing through the pines. Ruby's Inn provides crowd-pleasing activities that include ice skating, snowshoeing, and cross-country skiing, with equipment rentals on site. Book now at ruby'sinn.com.
Enhance your farm's productivity with Aero AG Solutions advanced spray drones. Aero AG specializes in custom aerial application of pesticides, herbicides, fertilizers, seed, and more. Call Logan Lefevre at 435-690-9819.
Archie's, food to die for, located in Orderville, Utah, home to the world-famous Fab Rats Burger and the best chicken fingers anywhere. Stacy and her friendly staff are happy to serve you the best meal in town. You can't go wrong at Archie's Food to Die For in Orderville.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. For banking that helps you power forward, Zions Bank is for you. Rachel Cox to inbound. They need something quick. They get Anderson for a three up top. That's short. Maddie grabs the miss. They need it. They don't get it. Jane Jennings and an inadvertent buzzer, looks like.
Where does an inadvertent buzzer come? There should have been 4.1 seconds.
Should we maybe take a review for a couple minutes? Just
yeah, go to the booth review to see. That is insane. How do you get an inadvertent buzzer?
Really, the only time you buzz is for subs or to come out of a timeout break. I think they're going to put, so clock resets to 5.6.
I thought it was like 4.1, 4.5 right in there when I heard the buzzer.
Still not enough time really for anything, though, for
No,
Valley, because if you
with 2 possessions being needed.
The only way would really be a 4-point play. I mean, ideally, if you're Tabiona, even if Valley makes a 3 or a 2, you can just let 5 seconds run off the clock on the inbounds. Valley would have to call a timeout to stop the clock. So as long as you don't foul, if you're Tabiona.
There is always the, once in a blue moon 4-point play, the foul on a 3-point shot.
That's right.
That's closer to what I thought it was.
4.3 on the clock. I will say, though, actually, Emma Cox is fouled out. I was going to say she's got maybe as good an arm as anybody in this tournament. We saw her at the end of the first half launch one from full court, maybe the end of the third quarter.
So they're going to inbounds.
Jane Jennings, a quick 3, no good. Anderson, the putback, and that will make it a 2-point game with 0.3 seconds left. Coach Cox quick to call a timeout. We'll step aside for a brief moment on state championship basketball, brought to you by the Bryce Canyon Half Marathon on KSLSports.com.
Baird's Diesel Repair is located in Orderville, Utah. Need that oil changed or that engine tuned up? Give Tyler a call for all of your service and repair needs. Wishing the Buffaloes the best in the postseason.
Brown Brothers Construction is your trusted ready-mix supplier. We proudly serve Wayne, Paiute, Garfield, and Kane counties, delivering reliable and cost-effective concrete solutions for residential, commercial, and industrial projects. We are excited to announce we now offer concrete pumping services in Kane County. Need to get concrete to a hard-to-reach location? Our concrete pumping services make placement fast, easy, and efficient, saving you time and labor costs. Call us today and experience top-notch service with a commitment to excellence.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout.
She shot it.
For banking that helps you stay in the game no matter where you are. Zions Bank is for you. We've used up all 10 timeouts in the game. Almost all fouls limited, and the clock
almost the
out.
takeaway, and that's the ball game. Coach Cox wants time put back on the clock.
He's trying to say something about
So there's the ball game. 43-45 in a great game.
And so yeah, that will do it. Coach Cox gets his answer that he was looking for from the officials, and they'll head to shake hands, and we will be back with the post-game report brought to you by Ruby's Inn, the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games Player of the Game, and the State Bank of Utah Player of the Game after this.
Imagine a cool winter sunrise with the sound of skates gliding across smooth ice, adding to the soundtrack of winter in Bryce. With the unveiling of the Bryce Canyon Ice Ribbon. The ice ribbon offers a meandering path with